Updated step by step. I've got no script for this video. I'm wearing a Go High Level jumper right now, but I'm about to give you the most insane close account setup that I have to date for SendBlue. If you haven't seen SendBlue on the channel, they send iMessage and CRM. They're a client of ours over at Close Doctor, and we finally got them to switch from Go High Level, shout out Go High Level, love you as an automation workflow marketing builder, to Close CRM. They're finally using Close CRM, and this is going to be a part 2. Don't worry about watching part 1 if you haven't seen it already. I'll fill you in. But this is going to be a part 2 of how I've integrated this Close CRM account with my favorite scheduling tool now called iClosed, with Zapier for the automations, with Go High Level for their workflow builder, so I can build iMessage automations, which is insane that you can do that now, all for SendBlue, the company itself. I'm going to show you inside their CRM. Hopefully we blur all the right information out. Here I am on a leads profile, recent leads profile here. Cool thing about this lead is they signed up about 2 hours ago today. Today's date is December 9th. I'm actually at the SendBlue office in New York City. Came out here from Columbia to meet them and hang out with them.
Go High Level for features, Close for sales teams.
I'm actually out in New York right now in a freaking one of them telephone booths in a co-working spot at the SendBlue office. And recently we launched TikTok ads, and we just started spending money on TikTok ads. And on the first day running ads, I can't believe it. Oh, I guess technically the second, because our ads got shut off the first day. But anyway, on the first full day running ads, we closed a deal from our TikTok ads. That's crazy. In reality, not that crazy. It's the hottest girl at the bar. SendBlue is, that is. We're sending iMessage and CRM's a hack. Our speed to lead was phenomenal, and we got a cool CRM to make sure we log all of our notes and make sure we give this new customer a great experience. So if we look at this leads profile, we can see that they have a 01 new activity published first, and that date of activity is on 12/9/2024, and that came as a new TikTok lead. And if I look to create a new activity here, we can see that they'll either come in as a new iClose lead from our website or a new TikTok lead. And that's because inside of Zapier, I have an automation set up where every single time I get a new TikTok lead, I send it to Close CRM, and then I create a custom activity. So this app is showing a new lead inside of TikTok. I'm formatting the number. I'm delaying in order to find the lead inside of Close. I'm then updating the lead and then creating a custom activity and then enrolling the lead into the same campaign that we enroll all of our leads into. And if you didn't watch the last video, it's okay. What I've done is I've created a Zap where I'm taking the URL from my RAS dashboard, from my SendBlue dashboard, and with one click from Close CRM, I can open up my RAS dashboard, and this is where I can communicate with my lead. And we can see what we said here. It says, hey name, this is Alex with SendBlue. It sends a video, it sends an audio message, and then it sends another text. Why are you looking to send blue bubbles?
So you saw in the video, I mentioned voice memos. We also support that as well. Here's an example of one. And if you want to use 11 Labs, you can even do an AI.
So that's a pre-recorded voice memo. I'll show you how that was actually built in the workflow.
Hey, this is also part of the demo. We can send videos, and
we're saying how we can send a demo, and this was all built in Go High Level's automation builder. And if you create a sub account, you can do this for free. Don't even have to pay for Go High Level, which is great. Shout out Go High Level. I'm wearing the jumper. And this workflow inside of Go High Level is for new website leads, or also new TikTok leads in this case, where we have an initial delay step to make it feel natural. We then send the lead, an SMS step. Now this could be an iMessage step like we see here, but in this case, because we have SendBlue as the overall account, sub-account provider, overall Go High Level SMS provider, I guess iMessage provider, it allows the SMS step to then turn into the blue bubble. So if you're going to sign up for a SendBlue account now and you're like, what about all my old workflows? If you switch the provider, all your old workflows will now send from your iMessage lines, which is pretty cool. You're definitely going to see higher response rates, guaranteed hack. And then it waits for like 10 seconds and then sends this video, and we can send the video because we've uploaded the video to the Go High Level media storage, and then we grab the URL, put it inside of this step. We wait another 10 seconds, and then we send a voice message. Same thing, we've gotten an MP3 file to send a voice message. We wait another 10 seconds, and then we send why you're looking to send blue bubbles. In our dashboard, it looks like this. In Close CRM, it looks a little different. We're not gonna see like the images sent from inside of here or that original media profile, but you can see obviously that the API is sending everything back and forth. We can see that this lead did go book a call, and that's with this demo call book. This got filled out automatically from the call being booked itself. What does that look look like inside of Zapier. If I come over to Zapier and I look at my Zaps, I have a Zap that's booked where there's a contact called book as a trigger from iClose. I delay to find the lead inside of Close. I find a user. I research the contact inside of iClose in case it filled out additional information. I then update that lead, update that contact, and create a custom activity inside of the Close CRM profile that looks like this, where I'm assigning the lead owner, I'm assigning the source the call came from, the data call, and the creation date. So now I can filter for both of those things, and I'm starting to tell a story of how this lead ended up getting here. And then another Zap that I have set up is all of these automation Zaps, these custom activity Zaps. These are pretty standard for every account that we build over here at Close Doctor. And that is every single time a custom activity gets submitted, we're going to update the opportunity stage. So when that demo call booked custom activity gets filled out, I'm going publish activity, update lead, find opportunity. I'm updating the lead status based on the output of the custom activity, whether qualified or not qualified. Right now it says customer because we closed this customer. Then I'm finding the opportunity and I'm creating a loop. This is above my pay grade. I don't know how to do this whole loop thing. Shout out to Mashoud on my team for that one. And then I'm filtering to make sure the opportunity is in the right pipeline, and then I'm updating that opportunity. So as the sales team fills out the custom activities, we're going to update the opportunity automatically. And that's how we're going to take a click out of the process, eliminate a little decision fatigue. Shout out, totally forgot to put the video up again. That lighting looks awesome. Back to the video. We did the demo call. We actually sped it up a little bit. He wanted to hop on a little earlier. As you can see that he was saying in his messages here, where have you been all my life? And this was quite an easy, it makes sense. To the right lead, this makes a ton of sense. If you're watching this right now and you're like, does this make sense to me? If you want more of your leads to reply, it makes sense to you. That's all this is. It's one of my favorite levers to pull in the sales process is just get more people to reply. Conversions happen in conversations. We hop on a Zoom, we then fill out the deal 1 form, and then that updates our stage to sales process 1. Which reminds me, there's something missing in this lead profile, and that is we never filled out the demo call completed. How would we know we never filled out that demo call completed? Is this needs post-call activity bucket that we created here for all of our manager SmartView checks. If I removed this, we're gonna see that lead. There he is. I've blurred it out, so it doesn't matter. He's at the top in there, inside of this bucket. And that's gonna be the process check to make sure we're always filling out our activities, and that's how we're getting the data. That's how we make sure no lead ever slips through the cracks. That's what's so important about these manager SmartViews. I've got leads in this bucket here called demo FU, demo follow-up. It says the current status is any of qualified or potential. They're in an opportunity stage of demo completed, and I haven't talked to that lead today. So if I put touch points on these leads, if I reach out to these leads, they will disappear from our view. In this follow-up bucket, and I click on one of these leads, I click on my URL to open up my SendBlue dashboard, and then reach out to a lead. What's up? Name. How are you? I send that lead a message. That information with the API is going to get sent back to the closed profile. And we'll see that come through. Boom, there it is in the profile. Now, if I go back to my smart view of demo follow-up, I see that that lead has now disappeared. We went from 8 before to now 7 showing here. Now, this is a process where the account's kind of sharing lead owners. There's not really, everyone's kind of just helping out, sell together and work the leads and maintain the relationships together. But you can see that it's really easy for us to make sure we always follow up with the people that are in the demo follow-up stage, because you're forced to fill out the demo call completed activity. And if you fill that out, you know the opportunity stage is going to go to the demo call completed opportunity stage. And then this smart view is going to capture every single lead that's in that stage that hasn't been talked to for 24 hours. Then you put the touch point on them and then they disappear. And it's impossible for a lead to slip through the cracks if you build your CRM the right way. More important than building your CRM the right way is getting your team to actually follow the process. Oh my gosh, that's the most important thing. Get your team to follow the process. So I've got a pretty light process built out in here so far. I've got today's demos, upcoming demos. Looks like I've got a duplicate of a smart view here. Look, we're not all perfect. In my today's demos, I don't have anything. I don't have any calls assigned right now. My upcoming demos, I don't have any calls assigned right now. Oh my gosh, speaking of that, you would be able to see that inside of your iClose dashboard here. And what I just got to show you is this analytics tab. This, if you don't know, is the coolest, the best scheduling tool. I can't believe it's just called a scheduling tool that exists. We use it. The SendBlue team, I convinced them to start using it. We use it over at Close Doctor. When I go to request demo, as soon as I put my information in right here, it's actually going to collect it. Now we'll blur that out. boom, it just collected it. That's crazy. No other tool has done that before. And if I go over to my data, I'll see that there is that lead right at the top. So you can automate that. That's what these zaps are that I have set up over here. And that's a lot of those automations that we have set up over here, is bringing those iClosed data points inside of the CRM so we can have really fast speed to lead. Speed to lead is so important. Oh my gosh. One new thing I learned about iClose is they actually even allow you to toggle on. If you watch my last video, I had a little scheduling tool here. You can show a little scheduling option. Like if I go to Close Doctor and I go to schedule a call, it can look like this, where there's a little scheduling option. So it looks like you're going to book a call. What I love about the use case for SendBlue is I wanted to turn that off, because to get the demo, you don't need to actually schedule a call. You can just put your number and information in there, and then you're going to get that workflow and demo that I showed you inside of Go High Level here. What's going to be really trippy is for the person that's watching this right now and is like, wow, I definitely want this entire tech stack. This tech stack is amazing. It's my favorite tech stack. That should mean maybe something to you. Gosh, it's hot in that beanie. You're going to want this entire tech stack. You're going to go to the SendBlue website. You're going to put in your information. You're going to get hit with this workflow that I showed you in this video right here. And you're going to go, wow, that's crazy. I mean, all of your leads can have that experience as well. I mean, really, in closed CRM world, I haven't used any of their native workflows or automations. We don't have any A2P set up in this account. I'm not even sure we have a phone number. And oh my gosh, that reminds me, you can use, with SendBlue now, you can use external numbers and integrate your external number with closed CRM, so you can use the phone button inside of closed CRM to actually make the phone call, which is crazy. It removes 2 clicks. And you know me, I love one less click inside of your CRM, inside of your sales process. All right, I've talked about my favorite CRM. I've talked about my favorite scheduling tool. Oh, I didn't finish talking about my favorite scheduling tool. One last thing I got to show you guys before you go is the new reporting and analytics for the iClose dashboard. It's insane. I can't believe this exists for a scheduling tool. Look, I can look at all of the calls created since we signed up and graph them by day. I've never been able to see a graph like that before by calls created inside of a scheduling tool. That's crazy. I don't log the strategy call outcomes and stuff in here, but if I did, I'm sure that would be really valuable. And we can even get other valuable data that we're going to blur out, like all of the application questions and answers and breakdowns from inside of the process, inside of the SendBlue like schedule call process here. And then if you link that back to your CRM and Stripe, you can get like application breakdown by close rate, by sales rep, all these things I cannot wait to dive in and make another video about. So don't forget to subscribe if you're still watching to this point and you're getting value from this. This is what I obsess over, is building better sales systems and sales process. Because yeah, you can go get a better sales rep, and you definitely always want a good sales rep, but I love a lot of good sales reps that are created from following the same process. And that's what you'll find on this channel. So thanks for coming to hang out with me. Comment if you like this style. I'll make more of it, and I'll see you in the next video.